of the best mental shifts that you can have is the belief that you can be the best. Let me turn my car off so this is not doing this dumbass sound. But the belief that you're the best, or the belief that you can be the best, will only lead you to seeking out the best results. What do I mean by that? Well, you see, when you have this mental shift and the belief that you can be the best, then you'll start to think, what would the best version of myself do in any given situation? One of the main things that you have to have in order to believe that you can be the best is a relationship with God. Because let me tell you one thing, God's not going to let you be the worst version of yourself. He may put you through some tough situations. God may put you through some tough situations. But when you get out of those tough situations, you'll come out on the other side believing that you can handle anything as long as you have God by your side. Even on the other side, you will build the mental resilience to believe that you can be the best, that in a situation you are capable of thinking, what would the best version of me do in this situation to get the best possible result? Does that mean you will always be in a winning situation? Does that mean you will never be in a struggle situation? Absolutely not. But you will think of scenarios that you can achieve the best results. And because you believe that you can be the best, your thinking and your actions will reflect what the best version of yourself would do. So being and thinking that you can be the best or that you are the best is one of the best mental shifts that you can have. And it can only have a positive outcome, or at least it'll have a much more positive outcome than it would a negative outcome. Because if you believe that you're the best, do you think that you're going to run around doing some dumb shit that would cause you not to be the best? No, fuck no. You want to be the best. You want to do the best things. You want to take care of yourself in the best possible way. You want to make the decisions that the best version of yourself would do. You want to make the best decisions. You know what I'm saying? You want to place yourself in the best scenarios. That doesn't mean you're going to disregard what could happen in a worst case scenario, but you're going to think of the best of the worst, or you're going to be in the best of the worst, even if you are in the worst. Because you have that mental framework that I'm the best, I can handle this, I can do whatever. I'm going to do whatever the best version of myself would do in any situation, regardless. So I claim to be the best all the time. I really don't care. I believe I'm one of the best. Whether it be true to anyone else or not, it's true to me. And because it's true to me, I believe it to be true. Because I am. I'm one of the best. You're listening to one of the best, baby. I'm telling you that right now. You're here with one of the motherfucking best. A lot of people are going to ask me, why do you believe you're one of the best? And I'll be able to point them. Go back, way back when. This will be one of those very early videos because it's still early. It's early as shit. Early as shit. You're witnessing one of the best unfold before your eyes. I believe I'm one of the best. Have I mentioned that? Have I said that already? Because it's true. I believe I'm one of the best. And I'm going to show you guys why I'm one of the best. I'm going to show you guys why I believe I'm one of the best. Again, it is a belief that I am the best that has led me to be able to do the things that I can do now. And I'm specifically talking to traders at this point. If I never believed that I was the best, or that I could be the best, I would have never put in as much work, or never taken my work as seriously as the best version of myself would have, to lead me to see the things that I do now. And without God by my side along the whole way, there are many a times where I probably would have just been like, man, fuck this shit. This is too fucking much. So I'm edited the video now, and I'm watching it back, and I have to add, not only are there times where it would have been just like, you know, I could be doing something else, so I'm going to do something else, rather than the belief that I could just continue down the path, or that I need to continue down the path to get to where I want to go, and that as long as I continue down the path with God by my side, I can get through anything. There are too many instances along the path when you're walking where you're just given the solution, or you'll realize that the solution has always been there. You just have to understand that the solution's being presented to you right then and there, and you have to believe that this is the solution. And if you don't believe, or you don't, if you don't believe, you won't see it. But then, if you don't believe that what you're seeing is the solution, then you'll still be wasting your time repeating the same results until you believe that this is the solution. For example, following your rules. A lot of you are not bad traders, but you just don't follow the fucking rules. A lot of you probably have really good rules that will give you decent results, but you just don't follow the rules enough to see the results that you need to see. Maybe that's because you're lazy. Maybe it's because you don't believe in it. I'll leave that up to you to decide. But again, along the path, there are too many times where conveniently you'll be going through a problem and you'll either, one, have already been given the solution, or two, the solution will just be given to you right at a convenient ass point on the path where you were stumbling upon this problem. For example, in my own path, I stumbled upon a video, and this video was very crucial into what I do now. I watched this video, and then within a couple of weeks, I met someone else who had built upon the idea and the framework in this video. And then I took what I learned from that video and from the now built upon idea that the other person had built on. I started collecting data from both of those, what I knew about both of those, and I was able to create the system that I trade now. It's such a crucial point in what I do now. And it's like, it's no coincidence that first I was given information and then I was given a solution. It was like I was given something and then I was like, how could I interpret this? And then I was given, okay, this is how I can interpret this. And I don't believe in coincidences. So it's by no coincidence I had to go through that whole sequence. And that sequence just makes too much sense of a story. And I believe that story can only be explained by Jesus having a story for everyone. And that's just part of my story. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm telling you now, if you haven't recognized already, this is part of your story. Watching this now is part of your story, because I'm not here to deliver you bullshit. And you should recognize that right now, and you should take at face value what I'm giving you right now. I'm not here to deliver you bullshit. I will never bullshit you. I'm here to deliver you what I know. And I had to go through all of this because, again, this is part of my story. Sharing what I know now is part of my story. I want to help a lot of people get to the understanding that I have now. And I feel like I can explain what I know now very simply. And again, you're talking to one of the very best. I'm telling you right now, I'm one of the very best. I'm not going to tell you no bullshit. All right, let's get back into the video. But never have I ever been through a situation, in trading especially, in life in general, but in trading especially, where I have not been able to go through the situation and on the other side be a better person or be able to handle similar situations in the future differently. Again, you have to go through trials and tribulations, and you have to build this mental resilience, and you have to build this confidence in yourself and the belief that you are the best. And when you get to believing that you are the best, you'll start to see positive. It's going to be a positive snowball. Just positives are going to start adding up. And even in a worst case scenario, it's not going to hurt you as much because you've been through it. You've already gone through that trial and you know how to react. The best version of yourself has been through everything. Do you think that in order to be the best, that you can be the best with no experience? Fuck no. In order to be the best, you have to have experience. You have to build on that experience. You have to prove that experience. And you don't have to prove that to anyone else. You have to prove it to yourself. You have to prove that your experience and your results to yourself, that they're worthy of being the best. And that's one of the only ways that you will get to this belief that you are the best. That's how I've done it. I've proven to myself that I can be one of the best. I've proven to myself that I am one of the best traders on the fucking internet right now. I don't care who disagrees with me. The shit I will tell you and the shit I will show you, you won't find many other places. Because it is me believing that I am the best that has led me to go out on my own and do research on my own and look at the things that have been given to me in a different manner. What would the best version of myself, how would the best version of myself interpret this shit? Where would the best version of myself enter this fucking trade? If I wanted to be the best and I wanted to catch the best trades, then what would the best trade fucking look like? And when I could see that shit in my mind, when I could see myself being the best, when I could see myself having the best executions possible, then I was able to start to identify where the best opportunities would likely form. And then once I was able to identify where the best opportunities were forming, then I started collecting data on it. And then once the data started, dataing, and we had a collective of data, it becomes very easy to see, okay, this is what my data says about my strategy. What can I do to manipulate this? How can I take this data and turn it into the best system possible? And because I always thought I was the best, because I think that I'm the best, because I will continue to believe that I'm the best, then I only look for the best trades. And because I've only looked for the best trades, I've been able to get fucking phenomenal results. Does that mean I've gotten the best results yet? No. But I still have fucking phenomenal results because I'm not focused on being mediocre. I'm not focused on doing what the fuck some bullshit 70% fucking win rate system, fucking sub 70% win rate system does. No, I'm worried about being the best. So when I'm only studying the best shit, what the fuck do you think I'm going to learn? The best, how to execute the best. So thinking that I can be the best has led me to believing that I'm the best and has led me to fucking phenomenal results, some of the best results. So I'll say it again. The belief that you can be the best and the belief that you are the best will lead you to way better results than believing that you are just some mediocre, some bullshit, some other fish in the fucking sea. Believing in that you will never see the results that you want to see. You have to dream big. If you want to make it big, you have to dream big, honestly. And I believe I'm the best. That's how big I dream. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about it. I believe I'm the best. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that you would get further if you believed that you were the best? Or do you think you would get further if you believed that you were just another average Joe?